No? Help! Where am I? Hello? Ah, there we go. Hello, guys. I hope you're all doing alright. It's been an eventful week for me again. I'm happy that I finally got the time again, though my body's kinda acting up a bit. I'm feeling pretty exhausted, but I still have some energy left. And I thought, why not do some chill Zeniths Zero and continue with the next chapter? So, as long as I still got some energy left, I would say let's jump right into it. Oh shit, 1 second. The game data has updated again and I have to relog. How nice. There we go. I need some more water. There we go. Alright, thank you for those. Is there anything interesting going on right now? I don't think so. Yeah, it's still her. Okay. And let me check my shop. If I remember correctly, I have to do a mission over there first again. Yep. Alright, I remember that. But we want to do something else. Let's see. Internet. There we go. Safety inspection. We seems to be having a serious discussion. Let's go over and see what's up. Okie doke. Okay. It's just used to teleport over there. Hey, let's go! Wise finally got his clothes on too. Let's go! Here you are, Belle. What are you talking about? You look so serious. Perfect timing, Junior. I was just about to call for you. You got a minute? There's something I want to discuss. Yep. Senior, you new, please? No, we can just say yep.
Junior, you remember Damien, right? The head of Porcelumex in Wi-Fi Peninsula. He sent someone to us with a banquet invitation.
Oh, an invitation?
A banquet invitation? Judging by the look on your and my brother's faces just now, I thought he had sent some kind of legal notice.
He wouldn't dare. If it weren't for all of us from Yunquei Summit helping him take care of the Exaltists, he wouldn't be living the good life now. And as for the invitation, it does seem to have a connection with the corruption incident.
Here's the situation. Even though Top suppressed any media about the Exaltists causing chaos in Wi-Fi Peninsula, news had already spread citywide. The production of Porcelume is super important, and neither Tops nor Porcelumex can pretend that nothing happened.
Yeah.
So, over the next 2 weeks, Tops will lead a security investigation in Wi-Fi Peninsula and urge a swift return to business as usual.
I see, but yeah, I guess it's like a meeting for them too.
But what does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
Think about it, Junior. With an investigation happening, many relevant people will have to come to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Porcelumex has to fulfill its duties as a host and entertain everyone. Although the security investigation doesn't involve Yunquei Summit, that Damien kid is pretty cunning. He'll leverage all his connections and resources to get closer to us.
Senior Suryuan told me that right after the corruption incident was over, Damien sent a generous gift, but Shifu turned it down. We were just discussing whether we should attend this banquet. According to Shifu's philosophy, Yunquei Summit shouldn't get too close to Porcelumex. But since we're active in Wi-Fi Peninsula, we still have to consider maintaining a working relationship with Damien.
If you ask me,
That's true.
now is the perfect time to
Tough
attend such a
situation.
banquet.
Why do you say that, Senior?
Shifu and Senior Shuyuan returned to Yunquei Summit a while ago and won't be back anytime soon. If the three of us attend the banquet, it'll show Damien some respect without drawing too much attention. Besides, he already
true.
knows Shifu isn't around, so it's not like she's deliberately avoiding him.
Yeah, true. What about Fufu?
Wait, what about Senior Fufu?
Well, yesterday we happened to learn that she had failed her arithmetic course, so
Huh?
Shifu called her back overnight for remedial lessons. I'm afraid she won't be able to make the banquet this time.
Damn.
I didn't expect the academic standards at
Arithmetics.
Yunquei Summit to be so strict. Anyway, getting back to the point, I think your reasoning makes sense. We should go to this banquet.
Alright, let's do it.
I agree. Plus, I have a feeling there'll probably be some pretty influential guests at the banquet. We might be able to gather some useful information.
All right, it's settled then. We'll do Porcelumex a favor and attend the banquet.
Well, the Porcelumex banquet is set for tomorrow night at the banquet hall on the second floor of Yumchisen. Let's meet up in front of Yumchisen then. Okay, good to know. Bam, the impending crash of waves. The next day, after taking care of some personal matters, evening arrives.
Wise and Signorine Hu must have gone to Yumchasin. Better go meet them there.
Oakley dokley, and there they are. Wait, did this thing just open up? Or was it just my imagination? No, it's actually moving. Oh, I knew it. I'm not crazy. Belle, you sure took your time getting here. Senior Yinhu is starving. I saw some premium tangerine peel the other day and couldn't help but splurge on it. Been pinching pennies ever since, but now it's finally time to treat myself with this feast. To be honest with you guys, we didn't have lunch today either. You two were acting all cool and nonchalant yesterday. Oh dear, I have a feeling we fall right for Damien's trap. You're overthinking it, it's just a meal, no big deal. That's a rhyme. Exactly. Junior, overthinking isn't good for your health, you know. Alright, enough chit chat. Since everyone's here, let's get moving. Welcome to Yamchasin. Esteemed guests of Porcelumex, please head to the banquet hall and the second floor. Alright, let's head to the banquet hall. Yes, immerse storytelling, Gip. You then arrive at the banquet hall on the second floor. Ooh, a lot of food. Hungry. No, I'm actually not hungry. I ate quite a lot today. I didn't expect so many people to show up. Looks like this Wi-Fi safety inspection is quite a big deal. Well, it was a huge mess. And we gotta keep our guard up for this investigation. Yeah, you're right. Even without the exhaust it's causing trouble, there's still a lot of conflict between the workers and Porcelumex regarding work safety. Be great if we could resolve all these problems as well. Oh right, since Damien sent us the invitation, let's go say hi to him. Hey juniors, the senior's gonna have to pass on this one. I just don't vibe with this Damien kid, so I'll spare myself the headache. Belle and I will go. You enjoy your dinner as senior. Try to make up for Shifu and the other portions too. Belle, let's go. Damien is right over there. Okay, let's greet him then. Well, it's all empty. Empty, empty, empty. Where's the food? Is it still in the trays? No. Okay. Guess no food yet.
Ah, the mystics from Yunquei Summit have arrived. As the host, having at least you two and Master Pan show up for this dinner banquet is truly an honor.
Mr.
Yes,
Damien,
where's the food?
it seems like you're a little disappointed that our Shifu couldn't make it today.
Not at all. You're all disciples that Ishwen Shifu trusts deeply.
Mm-hmm.
Even from afar in Yunque's summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf. This in itself is a gesture I can appreciate.
Nice.
Please, make yourselves at home tonight and enjoy the banquet. If there's anything you'd like to eat that's not being served, just let me know directly.
Really? We're going to be straight.
You seem to be in a pretty good mood, Mr. Damien. With so many people here for the security investigation, I expected you to be a little more on edge.
Your words always cut straight to the point, Master Bell.
Yep.
And I've always admired that. With the Exaltus appearing in Wi-Fi Peninsula and Porcelumex being held responsible for security, I'm probably coming off as too relaxed. To be honest with you both, although my official title is General Manager of Porcelumex and Wi-Fi Peninsula, my main responsibility is actually overseeing production. Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else who was appointed by corporate executives. Though, of course, they have since been relieved of that responsibility.
I understand now. No wonder you were so willing to provide clues earlier, Mr. Damien. Seems like you had already anticipated the situation. Sounds like you're about to take over security duties, too. Congrats on moving up another rung at Porcelumex.
Come now.
Congrats.
No need to be cheeky. Things have been rather difficult for me. I'm lucky just to be holding on to my current
No,
role,
not for
especially
us.
with how nerve-wracking it's been getting everything ready for the security investigation. But after seeing the guest list with my own eyes earlier, I finally felt a bit of relief.
Oh, is there someone special?
Oh? Why's that?
Ha! Why don't you have a look for yourselves? There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories. All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS. The fact that everyone who was invited has
but
turned
we
up
had one
is a
so
clear
special.
indicator that the connection between TOPS and Porcelumex remains strong. Their presence allows us to demonstrate to the military and government that TOPS is fully committed to the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula. We also
Okay, I
sent
see.
invitations to the relevant city government departments, but no one showed up, which suggests that the government doesn't want to get involved in the sensitive matters happening between TOPS and the military and Wi-Fi Peninsula. They would prefer to steer clear and let us work things out on our own.
I heard that TOPS and the military often butt heads over Porcelume issues. But it seems the situation is even worse than I imagined.
So it appears.
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is the biggest buyer of Porcelume, and by controlling
Yeah.
Wi-Fi Peninsula, TOPS essentially controls their most critical resource. So, it would prove quite difficult if the military chooses to take this chance to cause trouble.
It
Makes
seems that
sense.
knowing who's from the military
Then they
guest
wouldn't
list
get
is
any
the key
more
to understanding the
rockets from you.
situation.
Correct. Do you see that lady over there? She's the military's representative.
Oh.
But she's not wearing a Defense Force uniform. Isn't this supposed to be a formal event?
That's because Missy Zolda is not a military officer. She's a research consultant.
Oh.
Instead of sending high-ranking officers, they hired a civilian to attend, which sends a clear message. They don't intend to investigate this matter further. Of course, though production was limited after the corruption incident, Porcelumex didn't delay any orders from the military. So, it appears they have acknowledged our sincerity.
No wonder you're so relaxed now. There's no more pressure from TOPS executives, the government, or the military.
Kick your ass.
But what about the rest of the guests? I see a lot of older individuals here too.
Those are members of the inspection team, leading experts in the ether industry. They'll be overseeing the security investigation
old?
while providing us with valuable insights. It took great effort to invite these academic giants.
Dear guests, may I have your attention for just a moment?
Oh.
It is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here today.
He is saying
Looks like
that.
it's time for the real hosts to give their speech.
The real hosts.
Dear
Oh.
guests, thank you for coming to Phylum Heights to participate in the Wi-Fi Peninsula security investigation. I am Lucro, Co-Chief Executive Officer of the Porcelumex Group.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Ferox, also Co-Chief Executive Officer.
So they're doing all the stuff.
I've seen Lucro and Ferox on TV before. They run Porcelumex together. Mr. Damien, those two must be your direct superiors, right?
That's right. After the fall of the old capital, Porcelumex's management went through a major reshuffle. Those two were the ultimate victors, but now they're secretly competing against each other.
Wait. They're against each other?
Is it okay for you to be talking about your superiors like that?
I completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable speaking openly. The previous head of security was one of Ferox's trusted subordinates, but now he's been dismissed. Both of the big bosses are eager to fill that position with their own people. The reason I was able to become the nominal head of Wi-Fi Peninsula was because I don't belong to either side, so I can't disrupt
so
the
you're
balance of
neutral.
power in this competition. But
Alright.
the price of remaining neutral is that I've completely lost any chance of moving up. And if I were to take sides, it could come at a fatal cost, destroying everything I've worked so hard to build.
We will work closely with everyone here to reinforce our security measures and deliver a report to the public that we can be proud of. Ladies and gentlemen, the security investigation will officially begin tomorrow. For now, please relax and enjoy the banquet.
Alright, then can you please show us the food now?
Wow, the big shots have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying me. It's the only reason my good mood's still intact. Enjoy the banquet.
Oh, thanks,
I've
buddy.
got to go face some heat from my superiors now. If you'll excuse me.
Belle, now that Damien's left, what should we do next?
Yeah, why not move on?
I'd like to take a quick stroll around the banquet hall. After what Damien said, I'm curious about the guests. You never know how much of what he says is true.
All right, I'll take a look around too. See you later.
Oh, we can also talk with him again. Well, let's see how he's... There's the woman. Very elegant. Let's see how he's doing. Dinhu. Hey, miss. We heard of Lazuli what? Lazuli Chassu here. Better restock soon. Alright. Please wait a moment. I'll head to the kitchen and take care of that for you. Hey, no rush. I heard Porcelumex brought in a special guest chef today. They gotta know how to make lobster three-ways, right? Let's start with 3. Each prepared differently. Remember, for the vermicelli and steamed one, go easy on the oyster sauce in the garlic paste. And don't forget to add sea urchin when making the creamy baked version. Alright, got it. Oh. You're just straight up ordering? We're just getting started. Time to show you what this pandathiron is made of. Alright, if I can't finish my food, I can get it packed to go, right? Yes, of course. Hold up, you're getting it to go? Sure. Tackle might not taste quite as good, but with these top-notch ingredients, I can work some magic when I get home and turn it into another amazing meal. Save a ton of money too. Very cheeky. Listen up, miss. I want 3 portions of each of these. Braised goose feet in abalone sauce, duck in a treasure pot, amber custard pastries, crab meat coin dumplings, vegetable crystal shumai. Alright, just throw in a couple of ounces of that linji mushroom from the beef bone soup with the wolfberries. My senior brother's been having trouble sleeping lately and it's getting worse. This'll be a perfect nourishment meal for him. Damn, you're making Sweetie go bankrupt with the amount of stuff you're ordering. Professor Walker. Well, Professor Walker, how's that project you mentioned earlier coming along? I think it has real potential. The direction looks promising, but the requirements for experimental equipment and environment are too high. I'm getting headaches every day over funding issues. You better make the most of this chance. With all the TOPS VIPs here, all it takes is a little nod and boom, it's a done deal, right? I'm in good terms with some of them. Want me to introduce you? Oh yes, please. Thank you. It's no big deal, but you and your star pupil should think about helping me with my research project too, right? Sure will. Many experts in the inspection team seem to know each other, rather than focusing on their duties as part of the inspection team. Everyone seems more interested in their own research projects. Well, it's only human nature. But if they get TOPS as a sponsor, they can't really say anything about the affairs in the Wi-Fi Peninsula anymore, right? I suppose. Together with the owners. Such a major incident in Wi-Fi Peninsula has caused great alarm. We've betrayed your trust with our negligence. No. Everyone knows the risk of producing porcelain in the hollow. And who knows when those exalters might pop up again. It's impressive how Damien, the head of your Wi-Fi Peninsula branch, acted decisively to root out the exalters, preventing even bigger losses. It's rare to see such gumption in young people these days. All thanks to Mr. Lucro's constant guidance. You flatter me. But it's really all thanks to Mr. Farrock's keen eye for talent, finding such a gem like this. Look at you two, being all formal with each other. We spent all day hunched over our desks, so it's rare to get it to head out like this. Let's just think of this trip to Wi-Fi Peninsula as a little vacation. We're truly grateful for your kind words. Wi-Fi Peninsula isn't quite like the Throne Quarter, so please excuse our humble hospitality. With Porcelumex hosting, how could anything be less than perfect? The TOPS guests at the venue appear relaxed, definitely not looking like they're here to hold Porcelumex accountable. On the contrary, Lucro and Ferox remain hostile in their exchanges, even in front of TOPS executive. Damien says he hasn't sided with either party. It seems to be true. Just thinking about dealing with those two higher-ups gives me a stomachache. Props to him for managing to walk that tightrope. Agreed, one wrong step and he would fall all the way down. After that, I've already made a round through the banquet hall. Time to meet up with Wise. Damn those shoes, Wise! Wait, can I? No? Can't I? No. I wanted to have a closer look to those shoes.
Oh, Belle, you're back. How was it? Find anything interesting?
Very interesting stuff, definitely. Especially how we're making Yamchas in bankrupt.
Judging by the guests, the security investigation doesn't seem as serious as I thought. The experts and top staff were even chatting and laughing. What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but how to get the porcelain supply back on track.
I completely agree. The security investigation is mainly a way for the city's upper circles to align their intentions, as well as a gesture to reassure the public. Even if there are some safety risks with production inside the Hollow, as long as they're not too serious, I'm sure they'll just sweep them under the rug. But let's not worry about that now. It's not every day you get Porcelumex picking up the tab. What matters most is enjoying the food.
Come on, let's enjoy a proper meal, Wise.
All right.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
today are top notch.
My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
I'm terribly sorry.
Wait, the name card.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Oh, sorry
It's
about
gone.
that.
Here.
Thank you both very much. Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry? Sorry, I must excuse myself.
No. Wait, why is
Did
that
I
sad?
say
What did she
something
say?
wrong?
Young lady, seems you're completely at a
So-
loss.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the military research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde. That girl and I are both decorative props. Just here for show.
Oh. After learning about the inspection team from Miss Isolde, you bid her goodbye and have a delicious dinner. Let's go! Food! Finally! Late that night, after Porcelumex' welcome banquet has ended, in a luxury suite prepared by Porcelumex for the inspection team. Oh no!
The time
What's
fields.
wrong?
Not only one of the oldest noble families in New Eridu, but also a renowned name in the field of science. The patent for the anti-corruption medicine widely used on the market today belongs to your grandfather. If this respected and prestigious surname appears on the investigation team roster, the citizens will surely feel more at ease.
You
Damn.
flatter me. It's just that my grandfather is seriously ill right now, so I really don't think he can handle this.
You misunderstand me. As I just said,
Hey, shoes
all
down
I
from the
need
table.
is this surname to appear on the list. Aren't you a time field as well?
But I'm just a student. I'm nothing like my grandfather.
Miss, I'm sure you've heard that the corruption outbreak in Wi-Fi Peninsula is closely tied to the failure of anti-corruption medicine. Porcelumex has every right to file a lawsuit against your family and
What?
hold you accountable. The reason?
So he turned asshole mode again.
Your family concealed major risks involved in the purification process of the medicine.
That's complete nonsense. It was clearly the Exaltists who...
So what? The media doesn't care about the truth. They just want to see a once honorable family brought to ruin.
Why does he have to act like an
The
asshole
honor of
again?
the Timefield family now rests entirely on your shoulders. Think carefully, for your ailing grandfather's sake. I wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to the old man either.
Grandpa, did I make a mistake? What should I do? What's going on?
Why are we
What?
getting
What's that?
spooky ghost vibes? A few minutes later, inside Subin Temple, a series of urgent knocks on the door wakes you up. Is it her? Did she run all the way to us now?
Well, you're up too.
Yeah, I mean, after such knocking. Wait, what?
I just had a dream. Eos and Emilian were playing some new game, and the two of them were happily popping all the tires on our car. Thank
Aw.
goodness, it was just someone knocking on the door.
Oh,
If Eos knew that's how it appeared in your dream, it'd probably be upset for a whole day. But forget that ridiculous dream for now. Senior Yinhu went to answer the door. Let's go and check what's going on. There must be something urgent if someone's
shit, that
showing up
hurt.
this late.
bumped my knee. I bet it's her. I bet it's her. It is! Alice.
Master Pun, that glowing thing really appeared outside my window. I swear on the honor of the Timefield family.
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths and this and that. I believe what you said is true. Why else would you have come all the way here in the middle of the night, right? But I really couldn't follow all that about a boom and shadow crooked by 20 degrees. Sure, we at Yunquay Summit practice mystic arts, but ghost hunting and monster chasing aren't exactly our specialty.
To be precise, it was crooked by 22 degrees to the left. I remember that clearly.
How?
But
It's
I
actually
admit I was a
showing
bit
her
abrupt earlier.
emotions.
My apologies. It's not that I've misunderstood the mystic arts.
Cute.
I've come because a friend told me that Mr. Wise and Miss Bell are currently staying here, and she trusts them.
Who might that be?
Signorine who was knocking just now?
Oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield is looking for.
What?
Wow.
You're Mr. Wise and Miss Bell?
Yep. Exactly.
Hi. I'm Belle, and this is my brother Wise. We meet again.
Well,
Reunion.
could you not bring that up again?
A reunion. After a few minutes, Alice explains what had happened earlier.
I see. So you spotted an unidentified glowing object outside your window and came here for help. But I didn't expect Lucy to be the one who sent you.
To be honest, Ms. Montefiore and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always kept in touch. Actually, I had planned to ask Porcelumex's staff for help with this, but it's late, and I couldn't get in touch with anyone.
And I don't think they would.
I
have
can't
helped
share
you.
all the details, but I'm afraid that by morning, something this strange will just be brushed off and not taken seriously.
Yeah, that might be the case.
After hearing rumors that Alice might only be on the inspection team because of her family name, I asked Fairy to look into the time fields. Turns out, she's likely here in place of her grandfather who's fallen ill.
Mm-hmm.
We're not sure exactly what happened, but Alice was probably threatened. Either way, Porcelumex clearly doesn't take her seriously. It's outrageous how they're treating her so differently from the other guests.
Yeah.
Since Ms.
Disgusting.
Montefiore spoke so highly of you both, I'd like to ask for your help in investigating the unidentified object that appeared outside my window. As agreed, I'll be staying in Wi-Fi Peninsula for another 2 weeks. And if this issue isn't settled, it's going to be a real problem.
So, Belle, what do you think
Will
about
it
this?
be a real problem? Well, alright.
Well,
I guess.
she's a friend of Lucy's, so let's give her a hand. Our last meeting was a little awkward, but that was mostly on us. Alright, mostly on me.
Do you charge per case? Or perhaps you work on a daily or hourly rate? If it's about the commission fee, please don't worry. My Ether Dynamics tutor used to charge for every 5 minutes in each lesson.
What?
Oh, that's no problem.
That's
no
expensive.
problem at all. You came here for help, and you're even a friend of someone we know. Of course we'll lend a hand. Don't worry. Here at Yunquay Summit, we're not only skilled in the mystic arts, we're also good at tracking things down and getting to the bottom of mysteries.
Exactly.
Seriously, Signorine Who? Are you already speaking on our behalf?
We want money.
Hey,
we want
come on
mouse.
now. What do you mean, speaking on your behalf, huh? Let me tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded, they're on a whole nother level. Whether Beeline and the others get paid leave, and whether Senior Fufu gets to eat meat next month, all depend on you two now.
Jeez, you're really giving us a lot of pressure
Stop
now.
putting more pressure on me, Senior.
Miss Timefield, why don't you stay with us tonight? Get a good night's
Yeah,
rest,
you
and
will be
after
safe,
breakfast
you.
tomorrow, Junior Bell will go with you to investigate.
Are you both really willing to take this commission? Please don't feel obligated if you'd rather not get involved with the people
No, we wanna
Porcelumex
do
have brought
this.
recently.
You can rest assured, Miss Timefield. We'll accept the commission and investigate with you starting tomorrow.
Thank you so much. I'll be staying here tonight then.
She do be looking cute. You help Alice settle in her room, and dang it. Phew, finally got everything settled. Let's sleep. Senor Inu and Wise have gone back to their rooms. I should head to bed too. True, where is Wise chilling? Clearly not here. Better get some sleep. We've got an investigation to run first thing tomorrow. Alright, comfy bed, here I come. As expected, you fall asleep the moment you hit the bed. And the next morning... we get a message. She got our phone number. Miss Bell, hi, I'm Alice. Your brother just gave me your knock-knock contact info. Looking forward to connecting with you. Good morning, Alice. I'm really sorry for reaching out so early and bothering you. No worries, I was just about to look for you. Alright, I'll be waiting for you here at the Serene Temple Atrium. Good. I hope she slept well and kind of recovered from last night's incident. Not again.
Good morning, Miss Bell. Sorry for causing trouble by showing up so late last night.
It's alright. No worries.
It's no big deal. You came to us for help. And no need to be so formal. Just Belle is fine.
Alright. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
Well? Did you sleep
So,
alright?
how did you sleep last night?
Oh, I'm alright. Thanks for your concern. It's just, the scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees.
How can you tell
when I
that
was
so
about to sleep after
exactly?
fixing them, I noticed that the 2 vases by the bed didn't match. Sorry,
you're
you have
quite
to
all
see this
about
side
feng
of
shui.
me. This nitpicky habit of mine is a disgrace to my family's name.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, no, it's not that bad. Swabian Temple just lives up to its name.
Thank you for understanding. By the way, about that thing I saw outside my window last night, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, alright.
Why don't we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads outside.
Okay, sure. Good thing you suggested starting outside. Honestly, I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, but
You're
I
scared
don't
of going
dare step
to
back
your
into that
room.
room until we know exactly what I saw.
Even though what you saw was outside, alright. Miss Bell, Bell, shall we head out to investigate the area below my apartment building? Sure, let's go.
Alice, let's talk about last night. You said you heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang?
Not really following me. Oh, there we go.
Yes, and it went pitch dark outside the window.
Huh. Here we are. I'm staying at the building on the left. Oh, right here? Didn't expect such an unremarkable building. Due to the influx of visitors from TOPS and the inspection team, Porcelumex ran out of rooms in their guest building, so was arranged to stay here instead. Huh? Look at the ground over here. There's all kinds of items scattered around. Right, let's check it out. We'll check it out then. Yep, definitely something crashed over here, I would say. Bunch of miscellaneous items. Ah, not again, my knee. Ouch. I keep managing to bump my knee. Is my desk really that deep? But I can't get it any higher. It's already on max high. Oh, Wait a second. I just realized that for some reason my webcam or program decided to not do its job again. How nice. No, well, I guess I will be not moving then. A bunch of miscellaneous items are scattered on the ground near the vending machine. A recycling bin for empty cans, flower pots, fish soil. Where did these flower pots come from? When I passed by here yesterday evening, there weren't any around. I don't remember seeing any flower pots here either. Oh, look, there's an identical flower pot on the balcony over there. I can't believe they'd put a flower pot in such a dangerous location. If anyone in our household did something that irresponsible, Mr. Arnold would certainly scold them. Mr. Arnold? Oh, he's our butler. Sorry. I went off on a tangent. I'm glad you want to chat with me. Your family is pretty strict, huh? Maybe it's because you not only took me in when I had nowhere else to go, but you've also been really kind. I feel at ease around you. Oh, I just remembered something. After that skeleton and huge tilted shadow flashed by outside the window, there was another noise from downstairs. Must have been the sound of a falling flower pot. That's another important clue. The balcony with the flower pots is quite a bit lower than Alice's window. Maybe whatever scared Alice fell to the ground along with the flower pot? To be honest, I'm surprised how sturdy those flower pots are. Like, look at them. Nothing is broken. Crazy. This is the guest house where Alice lives. Let's look around carefully for any clues. Alice, which floor do you live on? The second to last floor, the one with the advert. So, here I guess. The window is right next to the drain pipe. Okay. On the left side of the billboard. How big was that shadow? Huge. Basically covering the entire window. There's nothing near the window that could support such a massive object. The drain pipes and adverts have very limited capacity. Where did the dark shadow come from? I see. What's up? Did you find? Sorry, I was just talking to myself. Yesterday while I was in my room, I kept hearing noises from around here. It turns out there's a construction site not far behind. Yeah. What if something was being carried by the crane and it fell down? Oh yeah. You can see a huge tower crane. Wait, a tower crane? Yo, what was that squeak? The overturned drinks crate must have been hit by that flower pot. But why would this loan box end up all the way out here? Yeah, it's weird for it to be here. On close inspection, there are a number of thin scratches on the surface of the box. No, wait, this look like claw marks from some small animal. So something yoinked it. You have a gut feeling you're onto something, and before you know it, you lift the box. Ah, there's a trail of tiny footprints. Luminescent. Okay. Yeah, that sparkly feeling. It's glow-in-the-dark paint. Glow-in-the-dark paint. The exact same color as that glowing skeleton I saw last night. Looks like we found our pet. So someone
Belle,
made a prank
have you
on
figured
us.
out what happened last night? I have some theories after seeing the footprints, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
Wow, my thoughts. Alright.
Let's start by piecing together what we know so far.
First, about that huge shadow. What do you think it was? And how did it end up outside my window?
Yeah, that...
It was probably from cargo hanging on the tower crane. The cargo was big enough to block the whole window, and the way it vanished without a trace makes sense if we assume it was moved away with the crane. You mentioned hearing a soft thump before the shadow appeared. One of the ropes holding the cargo probably snapped, causing the load to tilt and bump against your window.
Yes, that's what I figured too. Thinking back, the reason I was so certain that it was tilted exactly 22 degrees was because there was a shipping label on the crate. But let's just assume for a moment that it was. Then, what do you think made it fall to the ground?
To be honest, I didn't even see a skeleton, I just saw the ghost scribble.
It was probably knocked over by that skeleton that startled you. After the cargo hit your window, the crane lifted it back up. But that little thing couldn't hold on and fell off, landing right on the flower pot.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot fell. If something as large as the cargo had hit it directly, the whole rack would have come crashing down. The fact that one pot was left on the balcony means it had to be something smaller. Looks like we have the same train of thought. That leaves us with just one remaining question.
Like,
What was that glowing skeleton?
Do those positionings depending on her mood and what she's doing.
There's no doubt. The culprit is whatever animal left those glowing little footprints. Since its paws were covered in glow-in-the-dark paint, the skeleton pattern was probably painted on its body or clothes. There's no paint on the drain pipe, so the little creature most likely hitched a ride on the cargo. It was caught in the crane malfunction, which then caused it to slam into the window. Later on, while trying to escape, it knocked over the flower pot. But the exact sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this. No matter how clever an animal is, there's no way it could have dressed itself up like that.
Which means someone deliberately used it to pull a prank on me. That's going too far. Belle, since it left footprints while fleeing, there must be more tracks nearby. If we follow them, we might be able to find
easy since they're also bioluminescent.
or whatever's behind this. Look over here. The footprints go up the pillar to the overpass.
How did...
Let's follow
What
them and check it
animal
out.
is that? I thought it would be a cat or
How
something,
could they?
but just climbing up there?
I can't believe someone actually used an animal to pull a prank.
The footprints stop here. Did it jump off?
Looks like it.
Let's go down and take a look.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM.
Gee.
Here is a proverb. A cornered rabbit will bite.
That's true.
Barry, you're not helping.
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
Yeah, maybe someone
Uh-oh,
picked
the
it up.
footprints are all jumbled here.
Where could it have gone?
Huh?
Hey!
Goofiest chasing scene.
So you were behind yesterday's pranks.
Oh, it's him.
Manitou?
What? Yuzuha, visitors.
Coming.
Yuzu.
What can I get for you?
Huh.
Oh well. Guess I got found out after all.
So you did the prank.
Miss, based on what you just said, may I assume that you're the owner of this tanuki? His full name is Kamanosuke, but we call him Kama. Uh-huh? What I mean is, he's not just this tanuki. He has a name. And I'm not Kama's owner. We're just partners. Kama is free to do as he pleases. Excuse me for being presumptuous.
Wait a minute. We came here to confront them. Yet somehow, it feels like Alice just got completely shut down.
It's
It
all
does
right.
feel like it.
Kama just said he doesn't mind. So, honored guests, what brings you to Mystic Wares? Looking for anything in particular? I'm Ukinami Yuzuha. Our family runs a well-known porcelain shop in Phylum Heights. We carry all kinds of goods, and any purchase of a second item comes with a 1% discount.
1%.
all right.
Wow.
Thank you very
How
much.
generous.
No, wait! We're not here to shop! Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other, and yet last night, you and your partner played a prank on me that caused me a lot of trouble. Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor.
What favor?
Returning the favor? Sorry, I don't quite follow what you mean. How could you not understand? You were clearly the ones who started the prank in the first place.
Huh?
Porcelumex previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Waifei Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident. Yet somehow they let an unqualified little girl sneak into a team of so-called experts. That's quite the prank if you ask me.
Yuzuha, saying something like that in front of others might be a bit...
Monato,
Don't tell me
I've
you
been meaning
knew,
to say
buddy.
this for a while. You having that face and always talking like a goody two-shoes? What a waste.
Damn.
Excuse me, can I say something? Porcelumex brought in the inspection team just for show. Of course, people are going to feel outraged. It's just that even with so many well-known experts on the investigation team, none dared to defy Porcelumex. So why place all the blame on Miss Timefield alone?
I see. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target? I remember
Does seem like it.
now. I've seen you before. You were that disciple in training, Belle, from Swabian Temple.
Yeah.
Didn't expect you'd be more witty than you look. Anyway, after hearing you out, I realized I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again.
I hope so.
I really appreciate you saying that. But you don't look so thankful. Are you still so concerned about what happened last night? No, you've misunderstood. I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team. And though there are reasons I can't fully explain, as a descendant of the Timefield family, I won't forgive myself for my mistakes just because you apologized. I only hope you'll take back what you said about me being unqualified. The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars in the ether industry,
And
and
what about
I've
your
received a
father?
systematic education in hollow and ether studies from an early age under their guidance. Monato, what's with this person? She seems just as weird as you.
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
So
Yeah,
from
he's
the sound of
cool.
it,
He's
you're
a cool
pretty
dude.
confident in your knowledge. Then, do you know what this strange piece of porcelain is?
Yeah. Special porcelain shard. Huh. Porcelain shard of relatively high purity. From the looks of it, it probably used to be part of a large device. Does look like it.
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device rather than porcelain.
Yeah. I was
Also,
about to ask.
was it
What
my
about that is
imagination?
porcelain?
Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it? Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice.
Ah. So it's
Oh,
corrupted?
that's a shard of a large obscura.
Obscura?
Obscura?
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell. Due to the unique properties of Porcelume, when etheric matter is placed inside Obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows researchers to observe how ether behaves once it leaves a hollow. Although an Obscura is a rather expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged during manufacturing.
Impressive.
Damaged during manufacturing? So there is something wrong with this thing.
See, Minato? I told you my instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an unexpected way? What a stroke of luck!
So, I suppose it was something important that broke, and now they're blaming it on some other problem?
Could someone explain what just happened?
We suspect that someone at Porcelumex has been illegally producing high-value Porcelume items inside the Hollow, items not listed in the official registry. Simply put, they publicly claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
Exactly. The Obscura
wonder
isn't a
who.
regular product of the Wi-Fi Peninsula factory, so its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going on inside the Hollow.
Where
Where did you find
it?
this shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Siloom Bay. The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the Hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make handicrafts. Let's go, Minato! We're heading to
Beacon.
Siloom Bay! If we can trace this shard back to its source, we'll have enough evidence to expose the corruption inside Porcelumex and give them a real scandal to deal with.
Wait a moment. Are you sure it's okay to just say your whole plan out loud like that?
Yeah, why not?
Fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way you'd snitch to Porcelumex. Wait, you wouldn't, right?
Of course not.
No.
But not because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family, I would never stoop to something so dishonorable. Belle, it seems you still have some questions for Miss Ukinami regarding the Obscura. Apologies, but given my current position, I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate for me to hear any further details. So please
Alright.
excuse me for now. Thank you for helping resolve
You're
the issue.
excused.
I'll have the payment for the commission sent over promptly.
Soon after, Alice leaves.
You didn't leave with that fancy girl. Do you have something to ask us?
Yup, I do have.
Can I come with you to Siloom Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin
to
of that
the
shard.
bay.
Besides, I can help if you're heading into the Hollow.
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us.
Mm,
Wow, today's our lucky day. Not only did we find a lead, but we even had a proxy who's an expert at handling miasma just show up at our door.
Don't lay it on too thick, Yuzuha. You don't want to scare Belle away. Still, we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help. So, we'll be counting on you from now on.
Minato, if your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature you
Someone's
acted.
happy.
Oh,
Well, sorry, I didn't get to say hi earlier. It's hard to get a word in when Yuzuha's around. What the heck, Minato? That's so mean. You two seem pretty familiar with each other. You guys are pretty close, huh? We're classmates, though we've got a ton of students from Wi-Fi Peninsula. Standout characters like Minato are pretty rare. And those who are both eye-catching and generally nice people are even rarer. I see. That's why you decided to investigate the Obscura. Don't just go along with what she says. Actually, Yuzuha was the one who wanted to investigate, but I also think we can't let Porcelumex get away with just a slap on the wrist. Anyway, let's head to Salem Bay and ask around. Speaking of Salem Bay, what kind of place is it? It's an area near the shore below Phalium Heights. Yes, it was actually the area that we haven't unlocked yet. The past Lumite ore mine from the Hollow was washed there first. Now quite a few residents have moved in. The elevator at Subin Temple's entrance goes straight to Salem Bay. Should have been fixed last week. So the elevator goes to Salem Bay. I think I've seen the repair notice before. Let's go check it out. Finally. Prank perpetrator. Right. Ah, yes. This thing.
The elevator's still out of service? But I heard the repairs were already finished.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed, some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Safety concerns? What exactly do you mean?
Sorry. I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porcelumex. You can contact their service hotline. Customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
Then, is there another way to get to Siloon Bay?
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
Bruh.
What a shame. I heard Siloon Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
I mean, we can
If it's a seaside view you're after, you can take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the Hollow, and since Porcelumex has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
Are you saying the edge of the Hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
No.
Yep.
That's not what I meant.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Siloon Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
On the other side.
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Siloon Bay
sucks.
is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their
Oh,
living
can they
conditions are
survive right
great,
now?
and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the Hollow. If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for Porcelumex. So they went ahead and
True.
blocked the road entirely.
That's smart. But there must be
There
another
must be
way.
other ways
It
to get
can't
to
be the
Siloon
only
Bay,
one.
right? After all, the elevator wasn't always here.
Exactly. That whole no other route nonsense is just something Porcelumex tells outsiders to fool them.
You can go around the mountain by taking the upper highway, and then head down from the other side. It'll just take a little longer.
Makes
It'll
sense.
just take a little longer. Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
I guess I could
Jeez.
probably carry both of you together.
Whoa,
Oh,
don't take it
that
so
would be nice.
literally. I was just complaining a little. But knowing how thorough that Damien from Porcelumex is, they might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Siloon Bay.
Good point. Yuza and I will go check things out first, Belle. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
Okay. Shortly after, Yuzor and Manitou leave. We return to Suiban Temple with the Obscura shard and briefly tell Weiss what had happened that morning. How's it going, Weiss? Can you sense anything? I can sense some etheric matter, but I can't tell if it's a sacrifice or not. My ether perception has always been weaker. I've been barely used the perception technique that Shifu taught us. But I agree with this thing's super suspicious. We should definitely look into it properly. Belle, I'll come with you to Salem Bay using ears. I might be able to help. Alright, let's go together. After After tidying up a bit, you set out with the ears.
I wonder how things are going with Monato and Yuzuha.
Let's
go check.
to the beach. Bum, 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 bum. So we went up. We're at the street. And there we are. Actually, I think you've been a bit on edge ever since you saw that rich girl. I don't want Belle to think you're a mean person. I couldn't care less about that lady. Besides, what does it matter if people think I'm mean? You gotta put your head off worrying about everyone on the back burner and think about how we're gonna deal with those patrolling security mechs instead. I'm here. Is something wrong? Perfect timing. We just finished our investigation and Damien has, as expected, taken care of the mountain paths too. He blocked them off and temporarily prohibited any residents from passing through, under the pretext that remnants of the Exodus might be trying to escape. Sure. And he even got all kinds of security mechs patrolling there 24/7. So you mean the mountain path's full of machines right now? Yeah, they've got triple the strength of a normal person, and they never get tired. This ain't gonna be easy. No, this has just got way easier. Hacking time! So you're saying you've got this killer AI that can perfectly wipe out surveillance footage? As long as it's not human patrols? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty handy, right? Phew. Good thing the princess isn't here right now. Or she'd definitely be all... Absolutely not. You cannot do that. You say you don't care. Alright, Belle. Let's roll. Manitou and I will handle shutting down the enemies. You take care of wiping those visual blocks. Rip Manitou. Alright. If you're all set, let's head out. Let's go. Enter combat. Let's get down to the bay. Saloon Bay.
We just have to follow this railway track to get to Saloon Bay.
Oh, okay.
Watch out! There's
This is a map. Oh, okay. Second test player, no? Not bad.
We've got enemies.
Ooh, User's X special attack can inflict sweet scare on enemies. When the active character attacks enemies in the state, it triggers Flavor Match, causing them to continuously take damage, matching that character's attribute. When other squad members land hits on enemies, User launches basic attack Hard Candy Shot around the enemy. When this attack hits enemies affected by Sweet Scare with a heavy attack, User will consume sugar points to deal additional damage and anomaly accumulation. Okay.
Don't go too hard, Monato,
Oh damn,
or people will
got
notice
shields.
the damage.
New enemies, huh?
Can we
Ooh,
implant
it's
the
actually
mech
fighting
with
with
memories
us.
of accidentally Well done. Let's go.
That might be a smart idea.
Hold
I
on.
bet Fairy
Come
could
with me
do
for a
that.
sec.
Huh? What's wrong, user? Ever since we set out, I've had this feeling someone's been tailing us. Bunny? Fairy, can you feel that? Sorry, there are no available video recording devices on this mountain. On Earth could it be? Shh, they're coming. I knew it, it's the bunny girl. Alice.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, don't be
Alice,
scared,
don't be
it's just
scared.
us.
It's us.
No, even a little smiley for me.
Bella, it's you. You frightened me.
You were the one sneaking around behind us. And yet you got so scared like that. So what are you doing here?
Mizukinami?
Snooping around.
Mr. Komano? I'd like to help you with the Obscura investigation. I gave
Oh.
it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but can't do anything, I wouldn't be able to ever forgive myself.
In
Makes
case
sense.
you forgot, you were brought in by Porcelumex. If they ever discovered you helped us, things could end badly for you. And if you always worry too much about living up to other people's standards, you'll only grow up to be a useless person someday.
Aww.
You're worried Porcelumex might come after her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Nobody asked for your
Yeah.
opinion.
Damn.
Alice, are you really sure
His
it's okay
opinion
for you to
just got
join us?
blocked.
Thank you, Belle. Don't worry about me. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, I'll have my ways to handle it. Also, while what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair, at its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards? As a member of the Timefield family, I take full responsibility for my choices. So please, there's no need to worry.
Alright, then follow
Alrighty,
us.
but you heard our plan. After investigating Siloon Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow. That's not exactly the kind of place for a noble lady to take a stroll.
I bet she's trying.
That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow scholar without field research, so
I
I've
knew it.
undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood.
Alright then, I've got no objections.
I mean,
What
that's
about
good. We
you,
got another
Monato?
helper then.
Welcome aboard.
Meanwhile,
A patrol mech is approaching. Careful.
let's clap his ass. Ooh, Alice. When Alice's attack hit enemies or trigger a soul through anomaly buildup, she gains blade etiquette. When Alice stacks blade etiquette to its maximum, she can hold attack to unleash a 3-stage barrage, a charged basic attack, Starshine Waltz. Ooh. This triggers Polarize Assault when hitting an enemy. Good to know.
Alright, let's see what you've got.
Ooh,
Clear your
fancy
mind.
moves.
Okay,
I
I'll take
like
care of
the
it.
weapon move. I think it's a rapier.
You're a real chatterbox.
Rapier?
But you handle
like that.
yourself well in a fight.
Nice. Yep, definitely a rapier.
I appreciate it.
If you're not sure how to respond to Yuza,
Oh.
Uh-oh,
Ooh,
it's
yeah,
people from
yeah.
Porcelumex.
What are they doing
Shh, let's try to avoid them and take a detour.
then? Alright, let's see what we can do. Cute little
As if all those security mechs weren't
machines. I
enough.
wanna drive them. The ways. There wasn't a door here before. Must be a recent installation. Let me see. Yeah, it's the type that triggers an alarm if you try to climb over. Damn. It's really reassuring how meticulous Manitou is. Just happened to have a side gig installing logs when I was working part-time before. Oh. Ah, so that's when you were so busy you didn't even have time to check the Spook Shack forums, huh? What do we do now? Don't worry, we got this. There's a bamboo workbench here. Yeah, I'll use ears to access the bamboo workbench and find the passcode. I'll leave it to you, brother. Alright, let's see.
Second assistant, you have successfully entered the Marcel maze.
Belle was always the one jumping around with Eos before.
Boing. Ouch.
Eos's tiny legs can jump that high?
Obviously, he's small.
Master has expressed a similar assessment.
So much loot. Gimme Danny. Danny. All the Dannys. Okay, it's telling me. Okay, actually can't get through there. Ah, I see. Okay. I could, but do I really want to? Nah, not now. It's not like I'm short on Dannys. There we go. I like it that they added this minigame thingy to be an actual like mechanic.
Classic Phaethon.
Great job, Wise. Let's keep going.
Oh, we can actually use that over here. Huh, we're not even in Hollow.
Keep it up, guys. Once we get past
Robots.
here, it'll be smooth sailing. Breathing. How much longer until we get to Siloam Bay?
It shouldn't be that far anymore, right?
That stinks!
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges,
That's a toughie.
follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
Oh, interesting. That's how it works.
And then we're there. Time for a surprise!
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
The third.
A flurry of thrusts.
Oh, gee.
Now you see why I sometimes just want to punch him. Right, Belle?
Nah.
Keep it up.
I don't think so.
Focus on the target. Blink your strikes. I got this, Alice. Yeah.
All done. Everyone, let's move.
Oh. Did we notice something? Someone else is following us. Huh. Who could that be? So there we are. I see the box. So this is Salem Bay. What a beautiful sight. We finally made it. Now this mountain path goes on forever. Belle, did you rest well? It seems like Miss Ukinami and the others have found something. Someone selling puzzle materials. That's it over. The child? Yes, finally. But there's the wait, so I unlocked this teleporter now? I guess so. Ooh.
Ha, Yuzuha! Here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrong again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite Bubble Pop candy with rubber.
Oh no, not the
Actually,
bubble
we were
pop
supposed
candy.
to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
Damn.
Your luck's still
easy.
better than ever, huh? My brother failed his Hollow internship 3 times last year. For a while, just
Yeesh.
seeing the Hollow from a distance made him nauseous. Oh, right! What kind of materials are you picking up today, Yuzuha? Check out this piece of high-grade lumite ore I've got. Ajang snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the Hollow just last night.
A white-haired ghost woman?
What? A white-haired ghost woman?
That's right! He was hauling cargo in the Hollow for Porcelumex, and somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shaky, wobbly figure started drifting toward him from a distance. It was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But in the blink of an eye, she vanished. And just then, Ajang suddenly felt a shiver crawl down the back of his neck.
Oh, why does it remind me of someone so certain? Boink? Boink?
Ow!
Oh.
Yuzuha, why'd you flick me? Weren't you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business isn't selling goods, but selling stories?
That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby? Your story sure changed quick.
What's going on in those mountains?
Wasn't a lie. Mello, Dante, and I all heard it, and not just once.
What? Strange moaning sounds? On the mountain path?
Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie. Which means the ghost story's mostly made up, right?
You're trying to trick me again. Seriously, Ajang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
All right.
Well, it could be. I bet it's something that we will find out.
When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give the story a proper rewrite, okay? I promise it'll be weird and thrilling enough. But in exchange, you've got to tell me something. Take a look at this piece.
He's looking at it again. And for some reason we are too.
This was part of the last batch delivered to my place. Do you remember who brought it in?
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Afang. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Let's go. Thanks.
Okay. Thanks, bud.
So, are we going to go ask them one by one now?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Monato and I will go find Uncle Afang. And Belle, you go with Lady Alice to check with Mello. If it turns out to be his, make sure to get the exact time and place he found the piece.
Let's go.
Alright. Let's see. Ah ha 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 ha. You think you can hide from me, you sneaky little guy? Yoinkers! I bet we can fish over there. And I already saw another box over there. Oh, that's Uncle Arthur. Yoink! Wow, there's already the other. Man, that's easy. I think it's just one more that I'm missing. I bet I'll find it in no time. Oh, are there? Let me just check if there are more or not. Oh, there's the cable car that we currently can't use. Looks like I've got them all. So you are Mellow. The shop opens early in the morning. Looks old, but nothing. Oh no, I accidentally got against the sign. I meant to talk to her. Hey there, are you Mellow? Yeah, what's up? I hear you trade porcelain materials around here. Could you take a look at this photo on my phone? Have you ever seen this piece before? Yeah, I've seen it before. Really? But you only took a quick glance. What? Don't believe me? If you know, I got the best intel in the Porcelumex Bay. Of course we believe you. That's why we came all this way to ask you for help. Little one, can you tell us about the origin of this porcelain shop? No way. Can you see I'm busy? Someone broke my toy. I'm trying to fix it. I'm not in the mood to talk. This is the remote control edition City Hunter. I saved up my allowance for a whole year to get this. Yeah, it's all Dante's fault. For a kid, this is a huge deal. Though, when it comes to remote control toys, I might be able to figure something out. True. I could fix your toy. Can we work something out? Yeah? You can fix it. If you really fix it, I'll tell you all about where that porcelain shot came from. Alright, then let me see. Okay, I see. You need it in here. There we go. Wing, 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 wing. I wonder if there will ever be more than one ether tuning you have to do.
Awesome! It's really fixed! Hello, little one. Can you tell us where this porcelain shard came from? No. Huh?
Bruh. You just said that you
Important
know
to
it.
keep your word, little one. You understand that, right?
But my mom said Porcelumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I've never seen you before.
Just
This
look
will
at her.
totally work.
Such a graceful, elegant lady clearly wouldn't be a bad person.
Thank you for the compliments. But I doubt that's a convincing reason to trust us. Hey,
Well,
little
maybe
one.
it was worth a try.
Actually, we know Miss Yuzuha, the daughter of Mystic Wares' owner, Mr. Ukinami Balrong. We came here with her today.
And you say you're not suspicious.
I mean,
Uncle
just look
Balrong's last
over
name
to
is
behind
Lee,
us.
not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you say?
Well, that's something new for us to
So
learn.
Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name feels so different from Uncle Balrong's. I thought it was maybe something to do with her mother's side.
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me.
Yuzuha!
You know where this dark piece of porcelain came from, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Dante found it. He
Oh.
thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable, and I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun. Is there
Denny
something
gun?
wrong with
Huh.
this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha? Dante didn't get himself into trouble, did he?
Nah.
Don't worry, he's not in any trouble. This piece is actually really valuable, so we just want to ask where he found it.
That's right. No need to worry about your friend.
So Dante just got lucky, huh?
Funny how
More
the moment
grumpy
you know
now.
your friend's okay, all that lingering resentment bubbles right back up.
That's kids for ya. But Mello,
That's true.
have I ever
That's how
told
they
you?
are.
I really can't stand stingy boys.
Come on, Yuzuha. You know me. I'm the most generous boy around. All right.
I don't think
I'll
I
go
can
make up
believe
with
that.
Dante. Gotta run.
Now that we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante.
Alright.
Ukinami Balrong. I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a
I
ridiculous
mean,
name.
how should we know?
Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction.
Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't mean to pry into your personal matters.
It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, for someone like me who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky, don't you think? What I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefields send someone else to Wi-Fi Peninsula? Why did it have to be you?
Because
Because of the
there
name?
aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago,
no.
so now it's
Poor
just me and my
Liz.
grandfather. And
And your
he's
mother?
currently ill.
I see. Seems like things haven't been easy for you either. Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. So, show some confidence, all right?
Yes, I will.
All right, then. Let's get going.
What's the expression on her smiley thing?
Where is Dante's place?
It's up there, very close.
Alright. But we're gonna check out Dante's place another time. I can already feel my body's about to collapse. No, I will make it to the bed. But it was definitely interesting so far what we learned and the new situation that's going on now. Can't wait to see how this will fold out and continue. But this is something that we will see another time. And until then, I hope you had a good time today, and we will see each other in the next stream. Bye bye!